Hello everybody, my name is Only Green. You can call me Green. I've been playing the game since season 1. I've been really bad at it and now I'm decent, I would say. I hit diamond every split. So I'm gonna start this new series where I'm gonna try and show a few tips and tricks. Again, not to everybody. If you are diamond or above, this is not for you, so might as well just leave now. This is definitely not for you. If you are diamond or above, don't bother. You probably already know most of this stuff, but there is a big player base that are just casual gamers, which is absolutely normal. We are gaming because we want to have a laid back time and relax, you know, to enjoy a little bit. And so I thought I'll help you out a bit. I'll tell you a few things. I have been playing this game for years. I have hired coaches before and I have around 4,000 hours played almost. So I would say I know a few things. So I'm gonna try and give you a few examples and start the series today and try and give some tips and tricks. Firing range. This is actually your friend. It's where you can come in and practice a few things. I'm gonna explain a bit the weapons today and I'll tell you which are the best and which are not so great. So we're gonna cover snipers first. Using what you shouldn't be used as a new player. For example, you have probably seen a lot of players using this, the wingman. As you can see, it's not really easy to use. It's not for everybody. This weapon takes practice, takes good aim. If you don't have good aim, you should probably not use this weapon. Look, even a standing still target, it was hard for me to hit it. But I'll show you, let's say for example, I'll show you a few practice tips you can do with the wingman if you want to get better at it. First of all, if you want to have better aim, you can do it here, but even better if you buy Kovacs. It's a aim training program that it's great. It has a lot of different scenarios where you can get your aim better. I'll probably make a tutorial about that at some point if you are interested and if you want to put a bit more effort into that. But if you don't want to buy Kovacs, you can download for free AimLab. It's similar, but Kovacs is just a bit better. But then again, if you don't want to do any of that at all, like I have done it for my friend, I installed it for him. I did everything. I set up the scenarios, what he should practice, and he did not at all. Even I don't like doing it too often because it's work. It's not fun. So if you don't want to do any of that, then you could come in the firing range and I'll show you. You don't just randomly shoot stuff here. That won't really help. If you want to randomly shoot stuff, you should probably do the G7 scout. What is it? The practice exercise here, right? If you come here, you take this and you start shooting the targets that are lighting up. That's something you could do. But for the wingman, the best thing you can do to practice, I will show you. With wingman, you should be flicking. This is a click timing. It's a click timing weapon. Meaning you have to click when your target is where you want it to be. So that's why you time your clicks properly and that's how you hit things. If you have an automatic weapon, you just you do tracking. It's called tracking. You just follow or you stay on a person. If it's moving, you're tracking it. But with the wingman, you do flicks. As you can see, I'm quite trash at it. Because I haven't done it in a while. But what you basically want to do, you come to this middle guy here, you look at his head, and then you want to flick to the first one. You come back, you don't continue going. You're coming back to the man, and then you want to flick on the second one. You come back here. You don't have to shoot in the middle. And then you go back to the third. And that's how you practice your flicks, because you're going to learn how to do that to close range, to mid range, and low range, further away. So it should look something like this. And then you go on the other side. Obviously, I missed a lot, but once you are pretty good with it, you will maybe be able to get 3 headshots over there. So let's do that for a little bit, see if I can get any better. Apparently not. That, I kind of suck, because I haven't done this in a long time, but that's the gist of it. So there, when you hit 45, it means you hit one of those targets. That means you miss the head completely, but it's better than hitting nothing. If you hit 45. Then you can just kind of adjust. And about positioning, you can do this here or you can do it there. But try to be kind of in the middle of the platform. Like you see, I went to back there. You have 9 shots, so you can probably. It's really hard to do it and talk at the same time, because you really have to focus. As you can see, already just doing it for like not even a minute, we got a little bit better at it. If you're trying to do this and not even talk, then it will be easier. You just concentrate there, but this is hard because I'm trying to make a video here, so you know, it's not that easy. So wingman, this weapon, it can be your best friend or it can be your worst enemy, really. It's one or the other, because if you have great aim, this weapon can be really good. As you can see, it does quite a bit of damage for headshots. 86, I think that's with the level 1 helmet. Anyway, this weapon, if your aim is not great, you should avoid it at all costs. Really, it's not that great of a weapon if you don't have good aim. It's really bad for you, because you're gonna miss all your shots and you'll die. You'll be better off using an automatic weapon, because then if you miss, you can correct your aim and you still do some damage. So this one, I would say when you are more advanced, use this gun. Until then, it's not really a great time. That's a wingman. It's a pistol. It takes 28 ammo per stack, which is not great. It used to be great before, because you could only get away with 2 stacks, but I would say at least 3 stacks to keep if you have this weapon. And this is the best optics for me. Some people use 2 times optics, but when you have a close range encounter, it's too much information. That's for advanced people. I don't even use it. Like I said, I'm an average guy. I'm not one of the best in there, you know. So this is again just for people from platinum down. If you're diamond already, you probably know already all this stuff that I'm about to say. I should have not thrown that. Is there? It's annoying. Let's throw another one here, and then that will disappear.
Behind my signature to say hi to my enemies.
Okay, Sentinel.
There's a sentinel over here.
Sentinel, it's again, it's kind of the same story. If you play snipers, they can be great. They can be great. If someone is annoying you from the distance, you use the sniper, you shoot them, you crack them, or you do some damage, and they have to go back in cover and reload, and then you have free passage. It's great to have a good sniper in your team. Again, all the snipers, actually all the weapons that you shoot one and bullet, and then you have to wait and shoot again, they are advanced weapons, because it gives you can only shoot once, you know, compared to an automatic weapon. You miss that one bullet, that's it, you're done, you know. The enemy can continue to shoot at you. If you miss one bullet, he has another 20 that can use. So they are high risk, high reward, I would say. Sentinel, a lot of people uses close range as well, because they do 70 to the body, and if you charge them, so you have this the cells in your inventory, it takes cells to charge it. You see, it says down here B to charge on the bottom right. If you do that, for example, we'll press B, and it's using 1 cell and it's charging. What's the difference when it's charged? You see, it took a cell out. Does 88 damage to an armor compared to, so now it's not charged, it does only 70, so it gives you 18 damage extra to an armor, which is pretty great. Not gonna lie, it's great. So that's the Sentinel for you. Again, you can use it with I would say if you use a sniper, you should have a sniper optics on it. Where is it? And if you are talking about snipers, anyway, you have those really far away there. That's 372 meters away. As you can see on the sniper optics, when you look, you have some numbers. Do you see those? There is this cross. In the middle, you have some numbers: 2, 3, 4, 5. And also on the right side, you can see the meters where you're aiming. You see how that changes, how I move? It's 120 meters. This tells you how to calculate the bullet drop. So it's 386, so we need to be on 4, because it's almost 400. You see how I'm not aiming with the middle, I'm aiming with the 4th dot, and we hit that because it's roughly 400 meters away, and that's where the bullet will hit. That helps you a lot when you want to calculate if you shoot a distance, because every gun has a bullet drop apart from the charge rifle. That's the only gun that doesn't. So that's the Sentinel for you. It comes, you can only take an extended mag.
Lucky me, I have
And
an
in
extended
optics,
sniper mag here.
you can
here.
use
Lucky me, I have
all the
here.
optics for sniper, including that,
here.
and the 2
here.
times optics.
Close range.
And of course, it takes a sniper stock. That I think makes it driftless. We were looking at that very far away. Let's see, what does that do? First handling, large aim drift reduction, faster reload time. Faster reload time for... Oh, that's... I didn't know that. We learned something else. So sniper stock gives you... It helps you not drift so much. So if you're looking at that, you see how it's stable. If we remove it, look how it's moving. You see how it's drifting? It went completely off target. It's going everywhere. I'm putting in the middle. It goes away. If I put this thing on, we put it in the middle and it kind of stays in the middle. Charge rifle doesn't even take an extended mag because this weapon is crazy. This weapon, we hate. We hate this weapon. If it's against you, it's a really painful weapon to play against. Why? Because this weapon has no recoil. You see how I don't have the dots at the bottom? It doesn't, because there is no recoil. We put it straight in the middle and it hits in the middle. The further away you are, the less damage you do. So you see we did 30 there. When here we do 100. But there is no bullet drop. It doesn't drop at all. So you can use this weapon at any distance on the map and it will shoot exactly where you're shooting. It starts with a little bit of damage. So if I get hit by a charge rifle, you see how it takes a while? Look. I did just 15 damage there. It charges. You have to keep it on the target until the whole blast at the end goes. But yeah, this very annoying weapon. Really OP with this optics. This optics you can only get from the care package. And why? Because it highlights your enemies. That's why. And plus you get 10x on it. So if you have a charge rifle, you're far away and you're looking at someone, you're gonna see them highlighted in red like that. Right, then we have another sniper. This is the longbow. The longbow, it's a brother of the wingman, I would say. Why? Because they both take skull piercers and they both have a pretty fast firing rate. I will do a comparison. Right? Look, this is the sentinel, and you have to cock it, and then you can shoot again. I'm gonna shoot it as fast as I can. So that's the longbow, alright? Now we're gonna... That's the sentinel, sorry. Now we're gonna see the longbow. Check this out, how fast this shoots. See the difference there? So pow, 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 pow. It doesn't have to cock it, you just shoot. And it shoots really fast. Also, this takes the most attachments. So you can use a barrel stabilizer, you can use extended sniper mag and a sniper stock. Then you can use a skull piercers as well. This is an attachment. Attachments go on the weapon when you have a slot here, and they will boost your weapons. They will give a buff. I'll explain this to you. Look now, 106 damage it does without a skull piercer. Skull piercer, if you think about it, a skull, it's a head, and piercing, it's piercing the skull. So check the difference. 121 from 106. That's pretty crazy. But it only works with the headshots. And it does the same for the wingman. I haven't mentioned that. So wingman headshot, 86. And with skull piercer, 99. You see why this weapon is so good? So that sums up the sniper.